my name is Ryan Mitchell, and I wanted to give you a quick demonstration of what we can do here at DTMArchitect. I received my bachelor's from the architecture school at Texas A&M University, where then I stayed a little bit longer and got my master's degree of visualization sciences, which is programming and visualization, perfect for architecture. I then went off into the video game industry, actually, worked on major titles across all consoles and PC. One was Men of Valor, and Medal of Honor came out from my company also. My company was called 2015, which split off to make Infinity Ward, which made Call of Duty series. And if I would have gone that direction with those people that left, I would be retired by now probably. But I'm not, so let's get started. Let's move forward to Revit, what we use. This is the tool of choice here at DTM for our construction documents. What you see here is the model. Everything comes out of this. The floor plans, ceiling plans, everything is generated off this. You make one change on the model, all are automatically up to date. What that means is less errors and faster project times. Let me show, for an example, how this works. There's the drive-through. Here's the drive-through. This is the floor plan. There's the drive-through area. Here's the elevation of that drive-through area. Now, if I go into this model, or I could delete it anywhere else, but the model is easier to see. So if I go to this model, and I'm just going to delete a bunch of stuff, including the drive-through window, get rid of all that, and it's gone. And I go to the floor plan, it's gone. The area's been deleted. And then I go to the elevation, and it's been taken out also, as you can see. I can undo that, and it will pop back in. There it's back in the floor plan, and back on the model. The power of that is enormous. On AutoCAD, I would edit 20 to 30 drawings. Have to change them all to be exactly the same. Make sure that all the window sizes are the same because they're not associated. Everything is associated with Revit. Makes a huge savings in time. And as far as working on a model, it is much easier to work in 3D and change one thing while everything changes, and also see the relationships of everything in 3 dimensions. We can see the ceilings, we can see the fixtures, we can make sure everything matches. We can actually even go further than that. And let me go to the floor plan, activate view. While we're working, we can actually place a camera in the scene. Make this a little bigger for everybody. And look around the construction documents. While we're working on them, we can walk around in the construction documents. We can spatially or realize this design. Does it work? Do things fit? Does it work, mechanically? It's really helps the client, us, everybody to visualize what's going on. So let's get back to it so we can get this done in a small amount of time. Let's go back to here. So another thing, these fixtures, every object contains data. All this kitchen equipment in here has data. How much water it uses, how much electricity it uses, water, hot and cold. And every time I delete it, it comes out of the schedule. And if I put it in, it goes into the schedule. So I don't have to manually generate the schedule. It's automatically generated. All that information is calculated. You could even put cost associated or any other data you want with these objects. It will tally itself, removing mistakes. Amazing stuff. Really helps our clients. And here is an example of that. I'm not going to save this project. And this is a 5-story storage building concept we did for Naples, Florida. We're in the process of getting it through the city. Let me turn it into a better looking mode. Okay. Like I said, 5 stories of storage. Now, what we did for this client was, we go to the cover sheet, which is right here somewhere, right here. You'll see that they're highly involved with investors, which are numbers. They want to know how much can they rent, what's it going to cost them. So these schedules you see here have all that information, all of them, and segregated per floor, as you can see. Some other counts too, for like doors and whatnot. So what we can do is come in here and look at the first floor. It says 104 rooms, and it has all of this data generated, the percentages, how much square footage and whatnot. I'll come in here, delete these guys. I could be creating, it's faster to destroy, as I say, right? Now, it's gone. I'll go in, and I gotta do a quick cleanup on the schedule, the heavy schedule, the main one. Get rid of those, and I go back to this cover sheet. I've got 80 rooms now. The percentage mixtures have updated. The areas total for those type of rooms on the floor are updated. The percentage net rental square footage are updated, and it's updated on all schedules. That would take days of counting. There were 900 and something rooms. You'd have to do the math for 900 rooms. And if you have one mistake in there, you're off. And being off is not good in the investment world. Let me undo that. Now, there's a next stage beyond this. We're writing scripts here inside Revit, and we're helping solve problems for our clients. That's what we do. We help solve problems, create great construction documents, and if they need be, visualization. And here's the next step. I wrote a plugin that no one else has. It works inside Revit. It takes this model you see and exports it to a virtual reality system. Let me pull it up. Hope I don't lose my voice. The allergies are pretty rough right now. And it's loading. Here we go. Come on. There it is. All right. So what we have here is what you see behind. It's that model exported into what is basically a game engine, but it allows us to visualize the structure in a way unseen before. We can slide around the model. And that little ball is where you're looking. It's how we use it, so we can spin around that point. But we can use this to sit in with investors online. They can actually be meetings, and we could be touring through the building in ways that you can't in AutoCAD or Revit even. We can do day-night simulations, shadow simulations, all these things, and generally impress people, and that helps with investors. It really helps. Let me go to the next mode, which I think is really important. This one is a human scale. You can see how large this building actually is in this mode. You can walk around, tour it, go inside, see if the offices work. Bring the users, clients, and prospective investors really into the moment and let them see what they're buying with a lot of money. Anyway, I think that should about do it. Thank you for your time. What we can do here is, of course, construction documents. We alleviate errors with Revit. We are faster. We can then move to visualization. We can do video editing. We can do websites. We can do database. We can do project database support. We are pretty advanced, as they say, and the biggest thing we do is eliminate errors, save time and money, and service our clients. So, hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I hope to talk to y'all soon. And I hope this was short enough.